You know one thing, I am a lawyer to the army, and I felt very embarrassed and scandalized that a young officer, an officer of the government, that this young officer signed that he was going to defend with his life. If you know the military people, anytime I see them, I say, for even having the courage to sign that you're willing to give your life at any time for your nation, I respect you. I always say it in the court martial anytime I am there. For you to see such an officer wearing the uniform and then calling him a fool because he is obeying the orders of his superior. If you remove that element of obedience to superior orders, we are done with, because it is that element that ensures discipline. It is that element that will make a younger soldier to carry gun and put his life at risk because his oga gave him orders. Immediately the young officer said, sorry sir, I am here on instruction, I take orders. That would have ended it. The only thing you now have, now the only grouse is with his oga that gave the order, not him, because he's under a duty by the tradition of the military to obey the last orders of his oga, whether good or bad. So he has fulfilled the law himself. Then you, as a minister, reducing yourself to that level of altercation, of provocation, needlessly portraying Nigerian leaders as ill-bred and ill-mannered, it is really very unfortunate. I took exception to that. It is not about the legality or illegality of whoever owns the place. No, it's about the fact that a young military officer was obeying orders legitimately given to him, and you want to introduce the element of disobedience in the army by trying to tell him he's a fool doing his job. It is like Wike receiving instruction from Tinubu and he's carrying it out, and somebody met him and say, you're a fool for receiving orders from Tinubu and carrying it out. I mean, it's ridiculous. And as a lawyer to the army, I've always pleaded that please leave these people. I know what my clients suffer. I know how some of them, even after defending them in the court martial, had gone from there and died for this country. So I take it very personal. It was needless. You have no problem with the young officer. He has already told you. So what is the meaning of that assault and insult on him? Well, thank God the young officer was very calm, cool and compacted, showing actually that he is a well-trained officer. He maintained his ground and he refused to be intimidated or manipulated. When the minister is looking for people to intimidate, he should look for them outside the people that are wearing that uniform, because the spirit in that uniform means that you should hold your ground. And the young officer held his ground, and Nigerians are proud of such action. Going to 2027, we are going to hold our ground as the opposition party to remove this government that has brought this international shame on Nigerians.